Hey, I'm Derek.
And I'm Noah, and you're watching A Bite Of.
And on today's episode, we are playing a game of Guess the Goosebumps. So the question is, were you a Goosebumps kid? I definitely was.
Yes. I mean, it's been like 15 years since I read any Goosebumps book. I mean, I like to think of myself as like a former Goosey.
Okay, I still have my childhood copies of Goosebumps. So there were 62 published in the original run that ran from 1992 to 1997. So in those 5 years, R.L. Stine wrote 62 of them. I have 33, so I have a little over half,
Whoa.
which I feel very proud of. Some of them are falling apart a little bit.
You read them.
Yes, I love them. They were on the top shelf of my bookshelf as a child, and I cherish these books. I actually was a bit of a nervous Nelly as a child, so I would pack Goosebumps books in a to-go bag at night in case there was a fire. And I needed to get out of the house and read them.
I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire.
Why specifically a fire?
Well, just any sort of disaster that might, destroy the things in my little world.
Fire, murderer, home invader.
Well, if there's a murderer, I'm not going to need my Goosebumps books if there's a fire. I got to tell R.L. Stine that story once, which was pretty darn cool.
Okay, well that's cool. What did he say?
He was like, oh, well, I'm very honored that you would take my books with you.
Okay, weirdo.
I was there. I was like 27 when I told him this. He was like, you're freaking me out. But I don't think he minded that much. So we thought it might be fun to play a little game of Guess the Goosebumps books.
Yes, I don't know all of the titles, obviously. I was a very big fan of the show. Great show. Ryan Gosling got us start there.
Monsieur Troll, last call for dinner. Hey, is that picture ready yet?
It didn't turn out. Look, don't you know how to knock?
So this is our first one up. This is Goosebumps number 1. This is the first one. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to read the back of the book and see if you can get the title. So it says, Amanda and Josh think the old house they have just moved into is weird, spooky, possibly haunted. And the town of Dark Falls is pretty strange too. But their parents don't believe them. You'll get used to it, they say. Go out and make some new friends. So Amanda and Josh do. But these new friends are not exactly what their parents had in mind, because they want to be friends forever.
What does that say? It will just kill you. Great. Oh man, I keep wanting to say Murder House, but that's probably not Murder House. Fear Street?
Fear Street was his teen series that he wrote.
Dang it! I was like, maybe he named his teen series because the first one had, I have no idea, Murder Lane, Murder House, Kill Lane. Am I close?
You got one word right.
Kill?
No.
Lane?
No.
Murder?
No.
House?
Yes.
I have no idea.
All right, and the
know.
title of number 1 is Welcome to Dead House. So my grandmother used to read these books to me, but I was always very, very sacred about them. But I did loan them to my friend, who is my one and only girlfriend in 2nd grade, and she wrote my name with hearts around it. Aww. And I was very upset because I felt that she vandalized my book.
And that was the ending of their relationship.
So Danielle, I forgive you. Let's move on to our second book here, which is
I know this one.
number 2 in the series. I'll read the back. Live plants, dead people. Dr. Brewer is doing a little plant testing in his basement. Nothing to worry about. Harmless, really. But Margaret and Casey Brewer are worried about their father, especially when they meet some of the plants he is growing down there. Then they notice that their father is developing plant-like tendencies. In fact, he is becoming distinctly weedy and seedy.
Oh, okay.
Is it just part of their father's harmless experiment?
Nope.
Or has the basement turned into another little shop of horrors?
Stay out of the basement.
This is Stay Out of the Basement!
I like this one.
Look at that hand. That's something.
The show did this one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That Goosebumps. I enjoyed the Goosebumps show, but I like the books a lot better.
Well,
I tend to be that way. I tend to like the books better than the movies.
I feel like
show.
the show did a good job of doing the books because they're this big.
Yeah, and actually the show was the number 1 children's show for 3 years running when it was on.
Nice.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
This is book number 8.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you hide this.
Oh, Cheater, but also honest. All right. She's telling the truth, but no one believes her. Lucy likes to tell monster stories. She's told so many that her friends and her family are sick of it. Then one day, Lucy discovers a real live monster, the librarian in charge of the summer reading program. Rude. Rude. Summer reading program is very, very important.
Ooh.
Ah! Oh no!
Did it die?
The librarian in charge of the summer reading program. Too bad Lucy's told so many monster tall tales. Too bad no one believes a word she says. Too bad the monster knows who she is and is coming after her next.
Oh, that's the librarian?
Yes, and he's eating bugs.
Why does he have a weird visor on?
That I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I have no idea. I want to say the words monster is probably definitely in this one.
Yeah.
And girl, because those are the two things that I got from that description.
Okay, so think about this. She tells stories a lot that no one believes, and finally...
The Girl That Cried Monster.
Yes.
Wait, what is it? Wait. Yeah. She's got the monster of all problems. I like that.
Who doesn't? Book number 11. Face to Face with a Nightmare.
I know this one.
How ugly is Carly Beth's Halloween mask? It's so ugly that it almost scared her little brother to death.
Good.
So terrifying that even her friends are totally freaked out by it. It's the best Halloween mask ever. It's everything Carly Beth hoped it would be and more. Maybe too much more. Because Halloween is almost over. And Carly Beth is still wearing that special mask.
Oh wait, do I know this one? Can't take off my mask or... Oh,
That's the point of the story.
shit. Beware the mask? No. See, I felt like I had it.
You were so confident. I thought, here we go. Here we go.
And then I don't. Mask is definitely in it.
Yes. If looks could kill.
I have no idea.
It's very simple. The Haunted Mask.
You know what? Okay. This was also in the show.
This was in the show, and I read that this is actually one of R.L. Stine's favorites. All right, so this is number 16.
It does nothing for me.
The next ride might be their last. The Morris family got lost trying to find Zoo Gardens theme park, but that's okay. They found another amusement park instead. It's called Horrorland. In Horrorland, there are no crowds, no lines, and the admission is free. It seems like a pretty cool place. But that was before that heart-stopping ride on the Deadly Doom slide, and that terrifying experience in the House of Mirrors, because there's something weird about the rides in Horrorland. Something a little too creepy. A little too real.
Oh my god. Is it Welcome to Horrorland?
Close.
Beware of Horrorland? Stay out of Horrorland? It says Welcome to Horrorland right here. I feel like I'm saying horror wrong. I said horror.
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 How long were they there?
Horror. An hour. Horror. An hour. Horror.
Ah, hora, he said.
Yeah.
Spanish.
I have no idea what this is. Yeah.
One day
Oh.
at Horrorland.
You know
It was
what?
just a day. It was a bad day. It was a horrifying day. It was real scary.
One day I will never know these titles.
This is where nightmares come to life, y'all. So thank you for joining us for this edition of Guess the Goosebumps book.
Yeah, a little short one because we found all of these, so we thought, why not? I don't remember any of them. Let's put this on YouTube where everybody can see that I don't know them.
I mean, it was like 25 years ago. So that's a long time.
But let us know if you're a Goosebumps fan, what your favorite Goosebumps was, or if you're like me and would like to read some Goosebumps book, then, I mean, I'm sure Derek can recommend you one.
Absolutely. And if you'd like to see us play Guess Goosebumps again, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
So please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that bell for the notification, and also click subscribe. Thanks so much, guys.
Bye.